Hey, I put my heart in this box. They be like, y'all niggas stop it. We swap our card and they rob us. These promoters and sharks and they partners. It's gonna be hard trying to stop. I'm speaking for the fans when I say they offended me. Really, y'all part of the problem. Blinded by hate, you don't see the real enemy. You motherfuckers be tempting me. Don't like your energy, you think you pimping me. Been fighting for 500 centuries, no penitentiaries. I'm smoking plenty weed. I don't need no sympathy. Earl Spence versus Crawford gon' be all the time. Regardless of who win or lose, they still gon' be in the Hall of Fame. So I ain't even in my feelings. Regardless of the rain, I'm chillin'. Numb to the pain, no feeling. Can't do the same, dope dealing. Well, get it, but I ain't no villain. Lost my top, so it ain't no ceiling. Ryan versus Tank is a fight I'm not feeling. Cause we already know that Tank gon' kill him. I wanna see Tank versus Devin hanging. Even Frank Morton. What about Shakur? Boxing is not a sport that we can afford. So we know that rich people rob the poor. This I cannot ignore. I've never been shot before. This pain is burning inside. When my people died, it's just like a hunter who shot a bull. Damn, I put my heart in this boxing. They be like, y'all need to stop it. We swap our card and they rob us. These promoters is sharks and they partners. It's gonna be hard trying to stop us. Speaking for the fans when I say they offended me. But really, y'all part of the problem. Blinded by hate, you don't see the real enemy.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, yeah, I just listened to Jay Prince, listened to an interview, and decided I wanna do a little video about it. Said some interesting shit. First and foremost, I gotta give you a shout out, especially as a businessman in boxing, which is which is very hard to be. I know you had Big Baby Jared Anderson. I knew about that. I know you had Shakur, and those are very good fighters. And I know you've been in boxing since late 80s, early 90s. I know you had Floyd. I know you had Roy Jones. You've had a lot of great fighters, and you've helped a lot of fighters. And I've never heard a fighter say anything bad about you. That's another thing I want to point out. But I didn't know you had Troy Isley. I did not know you had Abdullah Mason. Didn't know you had Jahad Tucker, bro. Didn't even know you had what's little essay, little Cash Flow. Yeah, Cash Flow got some sauce. That little motherfucker arrogant and shit. Yeah, he a little Mexican, little Cash Flow. That motherfucker nice though. That motherfucker very talented. Abdullah Mason, Troy Isley. Yeah, you got a hell of a squad. And I gotta be honest, I was shocked when you said you never dealt with Al Heyman before. I was shocked at that they never really, discussed business and shit like that. But you ain't good with Bob. And you got several good fighters. I did not know them was your fighters. Yeah, you plugged in with Bob. You got a good thing going. You got your fighters fighting on ESPN. And shout out to you for that. Not gonna stay on that long, but just had to give you that shout out because I disagree with you about a lot of other shit outside of boxing. Oh, and also I disagree because I think you the one told Shakur to be a Puerto Rican. Yeah, I think you told him to come out and say that and wear the flag. I think that was your idea because you a businessman. And I think you was thinking that, yeah, he got the black fans and yeah, he black, but if I can get the Latino fans, he can be a bigger star. Yeah, you was thinking on that. And I don't agree with that, but yeah, I think that was your idea. But they said, because this is a common question I keep hearing in boxing, and I'm just getting tired of it, bro. I've never heard this much about money. Listen, let's really talk. Nobody's talking about how much Fury is gonna make in his next fight, and the person whoever he fight, if the money right and if they deserving of it. Nobody's saying if Usyk fight Daniel Dubois, what kind of money do he bring to the table? Nobody's saying that Usyk is this, and what about Better Beef and Bivol? Nobody's saying that Bivol, Better Beef ain't worth it because Bivol is somewhat a bigger name than Better Beef, but he ain't a big name at all. So nobody's saying, what about the money with that and the A side and the B side? We don't know none of these numbers or none of these equations or none of these motherfucking mathematics and algorithms and all that shit right there. But you motherfuckers know all the science when it comes to Devin and Tank and Earl Spence and Crawford. Those the only numbers we seem to can figure out. Yeah, because I'm gonna keep pointing this out. Tank said Inouye is a dream fight, but they never asked him about what about a Cool Boy Steph fight. Also, you know, Tank was like, I like Cool Boy, and they were like, who you going for? He said Cool Boy because, yeah, he from Philly, and that's right by Baltimore. And you know, it's like the reporters, it's not just the fighters, the reporters never even acknowledge the black fighters. I just want y'all to think about this. No reporter acknowledge a black fighter's blackness, but they do every other culture, they acknowledge them. The Puerto Rican, be proud. They want you to be proud. They want the Mexican, they want the Ukrainian fighter to be proud. They want the Nigerian fighter to be proud, but they never acknowledge us as a black fighter. They never say, wouldn't it be great to see another black fighter? Because they'll say that to the Mexican. Wouldn't it be great to see another Mexican fighter like Canelo? He won undisputed. Wouldn't it be great to see another fighter, a Mexican fighter? Wouldn't it be great for Mexican history? These motherfuckers never acknowledge us as black. He didn't say, Tank, yeah, Inouye is a Japanese fighter, Cool Boy like you as a black fighter, I'm sure it would make you very proud if he wins and bring it back over here and for the black people and for the history, for Joe Louis, yeah, all that shit. They never bring up our history. And you know, I'm just noticing that. But anyway, Tank didn't say I'm going for him because he's black. We don't do that. Only black fighters, it's like, I just wish you motherfuckers come out that shell. I just wish you stop doing it. And that's another reason why I keep saying, when they bring up Teofimo Lopez, Tank don't never say I make more money than him. Tank ain't never say I make more money than Ryan. They ain't shit. They ain't selling out. But it's only when he bring up Devin. It's only when you bring up Devin, he don't sell. He don't got the money. The money ain't right. And Leonard Ellerby say it all the time. The money ain't right. The money ain't right with Devin. The money ain't right. I'm gonna remind you one more time of this. Who wanted to fight Ryan Garcia before he said Tank name? It was only one fighter trying to fight him, and that's Devin Haney. Because Ryan Garcia was the interim WBC champion. He was the mandatory. So there was nobody hollering to fight. When you're a star, everybody trying to fight you. So this popularity, this false popularity that y'all keep saying is very false, bro. Ryan is no bigger than Devin or Shakur. These are facts. Mentioning your name with Tank, going on hot boxing with Mike Tyson, getting the motherfucking commercial with Dame Lillard and Lil Wayne. That's what gets you very popular. After mentioning Tank. He didn't get that commercial before mentioning Tank's name. You didn't go on hot boxing with Mike Tyson before mentioning Tank's name. So everybody keeps saying Devin trying to get his name off Tank. Ryan is the only person that has succeeded with getting his name off Tank. And nobody, Tank fans ain't got no problem with Ryan eating off Tank. Nobody, y'all ain't got no problem with that. You know, I had a motherfucker in my inbox. He don't need to give Haney no light. When they ask about Devin, they say he don't need to let him get no clout off his name. And I messaged the motherfucker back like, bro, but Ryan got his whole name off Tank. He had nothing before Tank, bro. Oscar De La Hoya had snorted half a Golden Boy up. He was desperate as shit, bro. This is the fight that's gonna put Golden Boy back in the game. Cause fucking with them trans women, men, girl boys that he fucks with and buying all that surgery, that motherfucker was broke. Oscar De La Hoya was broken shit. When he lost Canelo, he had no other stars. Nobody else was selling. Ryan wasn't selling. Virgil Ortiz wasn't selling. None of his fighters are selling. With Tank, Ryan can finally sell. So nobody talks about Ryan eating off Tank because he's completely eating off his plate. So don't say Devin trying to eat off him. And you can't say Shakur trying to eat off. And another thing I want to break down for a lot of you motherfuckers, because black blacks, we don't never know how to just like all black. We only can like certain blacks, and it's like the Bloods, the Crips, the GDs, the Vice Lords, the Christians, the Muslims, these new black Jews, all this shit, the 5%ers. We can't never just be one black. That's my dreams are open. Like, I just wish we could, just one day just be one black. It ain't gotta be a color. It ain't gotta be a certain fighter. It ain't gotta be a certain belief and what he say and his car more shiny and what he say is more shiny and I follow that because it's more popular. I just wish we stopped trying to be so shiny and popular sometimes and just be real and just be black. Yeah, just regular black. But anyway, Devin got a whole different Devin, Tank, and Shakur, they damn near got the same fan base, but they don't. Tank and Devin fans don't agree. Shakur got his own fans. It's like different black folks ride with different black fighters, and they go against the black fans with the other black fighter. Because ain't no Tank fans ever win at Ryan. Ryan fans are the quietest fans I've ever seen in boxing. It ain't no Ryan trolls on. It ain't. What are Ryan gonna see a trolls at? When you talk about all this popularity and huge star power, why his troll? Because you got some Canelo trolls. Oh yeah, boy, when I talk about Canelo, the trolls come through. Yeah, he got him some real trolls. Ain't nobody speaking up for Ryan. They gonna speak up for him if he win. That's when everybody gonna come out if Ryan win. Or if he put up a good fight. So, another thing I wanna say, I think Shakur, because I know I speak a lot about Devin versus Tank as if it's so important and this and that. Shakur versus Tank is very important. I want Shakur to get listen, I want these dudes to get a payday. I want these dudes to make money together. What's wrong with that? Oh, I'm trying to eat off you? Now, Shakur brings a lot to the table. Listen, like I said, if you take Tank off the table, Ryan, Devin, and Shakur had the same level of Ryan, Devin, Shakur, and Teofimo. They all had the same kind of level of popularity. They was all young prospects coming up. Nobody was more popular than the other. Only person was more popular is Tank. Devin, Shakur, Teofimo, and Ryan was equally as popular. Ryan never stood out the bunch. So what made Ryan stand out the bunch is Tank fighting. So had Shakur fought Tank, Shakur would have been bigger than all of them. So it's a bunch of contradictions, and like I said, I'm all for Shakur getting the fight. But with Devin, the reason why I want the fight more is because it's personal. Yeah, Devin used to be at the Floyd Mayweather gym. He worked with Floyd Mayweather Sr. Tank didn't like that shit, and they really don't like each other. And I think Tank not liking Floyd got a lot to do with, you shouldn't have never fucked with Devin, because Floyd tried to sign Devin. That's another thing we don't never talk about. So this go way back. So it's very personal. Yeah, and it's like it's the best of both worlds. It's the arguably the biggest star in boxing versus the undisputed champ. And so yeah, that is a fight that excites me the most besides Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. But I definitely think Shakur is deserving of that fight. I want to see all these dudes mix it up. And so I don't have shit really invested in this. I just want to see them all fight and see who come out on top. But yeah, Jay Prince, he said something, and I'm glad he said it the way he said, because they just always want to point out, well, I mean, I know you saying you want the Devin fight, but wouldn't you rather have the Tank fight because that's the money fight? Like, y'all don't do that with nobody else. They don't say to Bivol, Undisputed is very important, but Better Beef don't bring nothing to the table. So wouldn't you rather get the money fight with Canelo? They don't tell Bivol that. It's only when black fighters are involved where it's some money issues. Money always go fucked up when it involves any black fighters. So that's one thing I'm getting tired of, and I just wish we pointed out more. I just wish we learn our value. I just wish we stand on something, because for when you devalue another black fighter, you devaluing yourself. You devaluing yourself as a fan, because our promoters say black fans ain't shit no way, and they don't value your dollar, even though we spend money. They don't value you, bro. So when you devalue your fighter, you devalue yourself as a fan. So, yeah. You know, united we stand, divided we motherfucking fall. So yeah, this is 903 Box, and I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.